Okay, so guess we get that tape recorder, right? I don't know why I still have a flashlight, but you know, might come in handy. Who knows? Is there even a point to talking to guard there? It's all about the money, you know? Oh, I know. I fucking know. Man, I haven't even checked out the new area yet. Oh, it's raining? What a drag. Can we look at the... Yeah, let's look at this.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Why am I looking at
Cop
this?
habit. This isn't case related, you think?
Really? What kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say.
Alright, let's actually try and do more visual calculus. Let's help our visual calculus a little bit. Visual calculus. Do you have any more visual calculus? We just have one visual calculus thing? Or is anything losing me visual calculus? No. Really? Could have sworn I had more, but maybe not. When Kim's not around to stop you. Oh, okay, so to talk to her late at night. The Doorgunner Megamix. Question Cassage about the dead man. Okay. Can I look
You
now?
see a set of tire tracks in the brown
Pretty
slush
high,
that
let's
covers
try.
the No.
Oh,
These tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep.
fuck you. I'm doing it. Don't fucking tell me I can't visually calculate. Yeah, eat shit and die,
You
asshole.
see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber.
So they drove in from here, crashed through it, then reversed out this way, and then turned around here.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags.
Huh.
This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence.
What happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building, before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
A car drove through the fence?
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage friendly city.
Somehow that makes you feel scared.
Is this connected to the case?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
Okay.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went.
I think I got it. Okay. Well, that's a good point. Why don't we just see where it went? Wait, hold on, what's this?
Droplets of rain fall on the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage.
Wait, why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed
Do
to?
something important? Something murder related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery.
It is a
Even
cool
at a
piece of
standstill,
machinery.
The unibody Caprice Canema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look. Someone has waxed it recently.
That machine really puts the loco back in locomotion. Very cool.
Mhm. You want to take a closer look?
It's a pack in there.
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
Oh. That's what? 7-liter V12.
7.2. Supercharged.
Lieutenant's trying to suppress a smug smile, unsuccessfully.
Saying these words brings him immense joy.
Huh. A fine machine.
Yes, an extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down. Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot. It's a bit girly right now. Fit it with some proper off-road components.
No, we're not gonna fucking make fun of it. Ever thought about switching to helium headlights?
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
Okay. You know, if we ever get this case solved, maybe we can do it together? Yeah. I kind of like that. You know, Kim might be a stiff, but he's my stiff. So let's be nice to him.
Maybe. Yes, definitely maybe.
Okay, let's move. Let's boogie. We want him to like us. Like, he's just such a nice guy. He means so well. Oh. Hello? Slash and rain has almost tire tracks leading onto the roof. Tire tracks? From... Oh. Can I visual calculus this again?
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps.
Yeah, so he takes off here. Gets back on the road. Takes off south. I mean, there's tire tracks over there, but I don't know if they're related. They might not be. Hello, guys? Hello? I gotta talk to Roy. I don't give a shit about these boys. I gotta buy that fucking tape cassette player. Good thing I got some money now. Is it up here? Yeah.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves. And your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Wowshi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
Can I just play a tape on one of the boomboxes?
Sorry, man. I can't be giving out.
Oh, come on. Where's the tape cassette player?
You see rows of toys.
No, there's like a tape cassette player, right?
A typical Martinez streetlight.
What the fuck is a tape cassette player? I don't want this bullshit. I don't want a
The
boombox.
boomboxes wait on the shelf.
No, I know there's a tape cassette player. Where's the tape cassette player? I don't want the boombox. Is time moving forward? What's happening? Does this asshole have it? Is it in here?
Stylish shades, huh? They'd be even more stylish if you paid for them with net worth. Go over and ask him. The speakers below, you should go over and ask him about paying for those sneakers.
No. Where? I don't fucking remember where it is. Where's the boombox? God damn it. I thought there was like another one for like $5. Maybe it was 10, I don't know. But 12? Ugh. Alright, let's...
The boomboxes wait on the shelves. And your
Oh, maybe it
boombox,
is this,
that
the
gold
tape
and
player.
amber Harmon Wowshi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
Can I get a discount on this boombox? A police discount?
A discount? I do have to keep the lights on, man. It's 12 real.
Just don't ask him for the smallest amount. You'll insult him. The others will work.
Let's make it 8 right now.
Actually, yes. Let's. 8 is an even better number than 12. Even more internal balance. Better integrity, too.
Fine. That's good. That's good. Thanks for the discount, man. Here's the money for the boombox.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Alright. So let's equip that. Oh shit. Hello? That's one way to listen to Alright, let's interact with it, I guess.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Like Doorgunner, Megamix. Play the tape. Push the commencer and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
Ugh. Okay. Good
The
start.
harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
Oh.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too.
What the fuck?
Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice
What the fuck is happening here?
I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arete on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
What was that at the very end? Silence?
End of recording.
What do you
It
think?
seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
Yeah, I did have a feel like the unintelligible shit did sound like it was edited. I agree. He also sounded inebriated.
Still,
The lieutenant looks at the tape. You're familiar with this look now. It's his look of suspicion.
There's more going on here than we know.
Who's this Corty? Let's see how he referred to it in the thing. Gonna rent a room, Corty. A real nice one. Yeah, who is this
one of
Corty?
the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his.
What's Kohoi?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
Think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service.
Okay, then what now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again, spewing out beats like it's a Friday night. The contrast feels chilly, inappropriate even.
Okay, well I guess I can take this off. The Doorgunner Megamix. Huh. Yeah, it did sound like it was edited. I do have questions for the Hardy Boy, Titus. But I also think we should open this up, don't you? Like,
A rusting control
Cassandra's
panel
gonna be
with
there,
loose
or whatever,
wires
Klasha.
dangling out from the hole where an indicator light used to be, and a mechanical lever sitting in the middle.
We'll leave her again. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contracting pins, you hear a loud clunk, and
The
then...
water lock starts moving.
Oh. Oh, shit. Hey. Nice.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
Focus on one thing, achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
See, but we don't like task chains around here. We like going off on tangents. And besides, this is a good way to get money. The radio relay hums with electricity. So let me see where I am in my little journal. Where am I? Here? If that's the whirling in rags, or that's the whirling in rags, then I must be somewhere around here actually. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of shit, isn't there? Hello? Oh shit, hold on. What's this? Traffic beyond the gate. More abundant motor lorries. Ooh, thank you. The sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Okay. I have 9+ of morale charges. Holy shit. You cannot make me sad. I am a happy motherfucker. Breaker box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. Oh, can I do something about that? Ahead, decades-old concrete defenses. Children play on them now. Really? Huh. Well, okay then. Oh. Thank you. Gotta make my money back somehow, I guess. Someone has broken down the fence and the barbed wire. Well, that's good for us. A creaking ahead. A broken axle grinding. Oh. Oh, what's this? Banged up fuel canister. Oh. What do we need that for? Okay. Well, it's good to have, I guess.
A banged-up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water. The seawater has already started to corrode the metalworks. Remember the tire tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leading.
Oh. This is where the tracks in the plaza were leading to.
It appears to be so.
Alright, sorry, I had to get me a cup of coffee. But yeah, let's investigate this.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
Run your hand over the cold
The
metal.
motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists. A single day in the salty seawater would ruin most vehicles, but this one looks worn even in places the salt water hasn't touched it.
What's the make of this MC? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
I don't know what a monkfish looks like. Actually, I kind of want to look. Just imagine it with like robes on and bald. Monkfish. No. Whoa. Whoa. Those are rad. That's not what I was imagining, but I've seen those before. How long has it been here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Hmm. So you're saying it's been like a week, you know, around the same time as the murder.
The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening.
What does this mean? Well. Looks like Jacob Error's journey came to an abrupt end
Your
here.
lock-in tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
I don't know what that means. Oh man, I don't even. Enough gloating. This is
Yes.
serious.
Quite.
What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
How long will it take for the low tide to come
I
in?
don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Oh, sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede. Ugh. 1 hour.
As you sit down in the old, rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter.
Well, I'm gonna
Ice
fail
cracks
this.
around the
do it.
blue motor carriage in the sea.
Hold on, it looks very blue.
Yes, it does.
What's your favorite blue thing?
Let me think about it.
My fucking drama is so bad. Holy shit. Let's just wait in silence.
It's impossible to say if it's happening, if the water is receding. All you feel is a lot of time going by. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
So was your dad also, you know, points to your eyes. Holy shit. Well, we're not doing one. Let's just say that. Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches? Ooh.
Well, historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
If you had to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose?
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
But if someone puts a gun to your
Your
head,
voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
can you make out the marquee now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I
Oh.
find it odd that you haven't. It's a Capri, Model 40.
Yes. Why haven't you?
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people, you know, those kinds of people.
Is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
It can't be the precinct? This is my car. Oh my god. This is the car I came in and I crashed it, isn't it? The fence, that was me. Oh my god. Oh god, no.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, he called me Harry.
41. Precinct 41. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. No. Just no. Say no to this, Harry.
No,
Yes,
no.
your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
Oh my god, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirling. jumped over the canal and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
They're not gonna take me back after this, are
People
they?
are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
So it's just gonna be there like
I'm
that?
afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
I can still fix
That
it.
is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well.
Fuck.
You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
I couldn't even pay a hostel bill.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
The badge, the gun, and now
The
this.
lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a fourth thing you've lost.
A fourth thing?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
Well, at least I can see what's in there now. Man, my badge and guns in there?
Yes, let's go take a look.
Oh my god. My badge. Oh my god. Can I put on my... Yeah, because that's suggestion. Oh, and visual calculus. I'm finally in... Well, I mean, this isn't standard issue, but whatever, man. Let's just roll with it, right? Let's see, my badge. A thick blue piece of acrylic covering a thin leaf of paper with the officer's name and rank on it. Next to the writing, you see a man staring back at you. A younger version of you, already disintegrating inside, but still presentable on the
A
outside.
police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge.
At least something good came out of all this.
Study the badge.
Encased between 2 durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Look at the
The
photo.
man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
No, those sideburns, though. Those are nice. And he's winking? Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression. Although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. It looks better on him because he isn't in as much pain while producing it as you are now. Although there's already a hint of that pain, certainly. Don't be fooled. The bad times have already begun. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it and a shining watermark.
Name. Harrier Dubois.
Harrier, that's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Harrier Dubois it is then.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not. The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light.
Rank
you see
Lu-
lines of information.
Rank Lieutenant 2 JFR?
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
What is a Lieutenant
The
W freighter?
lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
And W freighter?
The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W Freighter.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that, right? So that means I'm actually... Kim is my junior? Is that the case? Declined.
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
Yeah, I probably want to be out in the field.
Heavy duty case solving machine.
What's a decomptage?
Décomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol Citizens Militia. It means counting down to twos. The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings.
What kind of kings?
Kings like satellite officers and the additionally freighter rank I already explained.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
Oh shit. Wait, satellite
You are
officers?
given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
Huh. So you've been putting up with me because we're of the same rank?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work. It matters
Oh.
more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
He trusts you, for now. Try not to spoil it.
Oh, thank God. Let's turn back to the
Such a
document.
small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It reads.
Let's look at the serial number.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41,
Oh,
with
okay.
some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Date of issue, the 7th of November, 50, whatever.
4 months ago. I'm
Oh,
guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A
Huh.
new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
A lot can happen in 4 months,
mm,
especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you. Of that you are sure.
I remember that time!
oh shit. Okay,
The
hi.
tie around your neck feels tight suddenly.
That was a good time! We had a good work-drink balance going! What happened, man? Pump it up!
Okay, precinct 41?
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again,
Oh, that's
But
why
then
I'm
again,
partially
it's a
crazy.
legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva.
and you? Is it an honor to work with you? Don't ask him, ask yourself. The badge in your hand
Oh,
shines.
let's put the badge away. Alright, well that's good. We are making some progress here. Let's make some money with this. Bottle all drained of its booze. Boo-hoo. Footprints in the snow, they lead away from the accident. Underside of a boat, been recently tarred. Oh, is there anything over here? Oh, yeah. There's a boat tucked away. Can go through this way, I guess. Why not? Right? The broken glass. dusty shit. Let's take a look in here. Is there a reason to come in here? I don't know. Why not? I'd imagine not. See a dark red chair in the dim light of the room.
It's only a red chair. Just a red chair in an empty shack, with what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf. Nothing to see here, right?
Sounds like we need to investigate it then.
Investigate the blood red chair? You're going to leave it alone, Harry. That's what you're going to do.
Interesting. A bow tie. +2 drama? Holy shit. A postcard. Nice. Alright. I want to investigate the blood red chair. Hello? Can I go back through? I can't. Oh, I can. Someone has left their music collection. Oh. Oh, I'll go back that way next time. Oh, hello? The sounds of life in the north. A washboard of scrubs filled up from flat fabric. I can't talk. The bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Cinder blocks. Okay, do we talk to the boys in the yard? Can we talk to the boys in the yard? Oh, we have to go through here, like, all the way. Let's see. Dust, white curtains. Okay, let's go around. Oh. Ooh. That's a lot of speed. Don't judge me for taking speed out of the trash. Quick travel? There's quick travel in this game? I didn't know there was a quick travel at all. Oh. Some stuff in here. Construction material. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. Grab some quick cash. Wow, I got a lot of stuff, don't I? Nice little bow tie. Where does this even go? On my neck. Oh. Yeah, let's fuck my necktie. Jesus. Let's be more dramaful. Pump up the drama in my life. Alright, let's talk to the old lady, the babushka over here. The woman next to the bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
We're cops, we're hellraisers. Click, click, bang, bang, baby. No, what he said, we're cops. We don't cause trouble, we take care of trouble.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
It's not me, she means in general, like cops. What kind of ill omen are we talking about?
The usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
If I'm considered an ill omen, why hasn't anyone told me that?
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm
That's
sorry
nice.
there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone. Searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
What is it in this fishing
Just
village?
us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
There's gonna be something here. Tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
The pox? What's that?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses. Shacks as far as the eye can see.
What happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids.
Okay.
A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they are away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
Who? What drunks?
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys.
Is there a way to make a little money around here?
Here, for you, no officer.
Ugh.
The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
Alright, there's another topic I'd like to
She
address.
nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
Actually, I don't really need to talk to you anymore. You got nothing for me. Let me take out my bag just to make sure. See if there's anything I can do here. Let's take some money. Can't see into the house from this angle. It's locked tight. Okay. That's fine though. Oh. Hello? What are these doing in the fish? Okay, hello?
Hi, officer.
Oh, there she is. Lillian.
Anything I can help you with?
As always I am. The Lawbringer. That depends. Where are we exactly?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
I have questions. The first is, what's your
The
name?
name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Nice sword. Points at the saber at her hip. Does it come with a story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect.
Huh.
That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective?
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them.
That does not go for real men. It does not go for you. Show her. Show her the wonder.
I don't know what the wonder is, but I don't want to show
Coat
her.
means the expression.
Oh god. Should we show her the expression? Behold.
Not bad.
Do you like it?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin. It's like a shield.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Where's your husband
Come.
now? Gone where?
To the waves. The sea took
Ooh.
him. It was a long time ago.
Oh, say no more. Wait for her to
He
continue.
didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty.
Jeez.
Bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
Ugh. Time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it?
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
She glances the village where two little kids are playing with what looks like rocks.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her.
Huh.
She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Oh god. Yeah, Kim's presence does make it awkward. Is that your boat?
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
I was asked for your signature.
Were you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building?
Everett's planning to turn some of the village into a youth
What
center.
a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that
Thought what exactly?
Evrart and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess Union members have children too.
Wait, this... So will you sign
Aye.
it?
Why not? Fine. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help?
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
I'm missing cryptozoologist.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who are looking for animals mainstream scientists deny exist.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen. I haven't heard about those.
2 old guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Where did they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
A working class
Yeah.
husband.
I'm not really looking for that anymore. Not much into the middle class ones either. I could use some landed gentry. But apparently they don't make those anymore.
The husband isn't for me. I'm looking for him for his wife.
Wish I could help you with that, but I haven't seen your working class husband. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
She seems genuinely sorry for not being able to help you.
That's it. I'm not looking for anyone else right now.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Alright, be seeing you. Oh, is there something in here? Yeah, I'll take that. Sweet. Alright, so we've got to take a bit more of a look at the coast. Oh, hell yeah.
Yes?
No, I don't want to talk to you. Boots. Increase perception. Yeah, let's get some nice boots on. Hell yeah, there we go. That's the good stuff. Inside you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering. Okay. Oh, do I talk to the kids? Yeah, I'll talk to the kids. I talked to their mom, so I might as well talk to
The
the kids.
scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
You must be Lillian's twins.
This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mum.
I already said that.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well. The stone kicking isn't even of very high caliber. Anyone can do it.
Children are stupid. You guys look
The
identical.
stone kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I said
The
that.
boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt. The rock kicker was just being shy, but now he's enthusiastic again.
You're bad with kids.
And what are you, Kid Master
Maybe
General?
I am. Now, how about some actual police work? We are not getting anything here.
Alright, bye kids, take care. That's true, we're not actually doing anything by doing that. Can we go in here? There's just so much to explore here. Oh, hello? Another child?
Hello, mister.
A young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on the sofa. She is looking at you with frank
She
curiosity.
clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
Are you Lillian's daughter?
Yes, I am. Little Lily. You know my mom?
Yes, we met
That's
earlier.
nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything.
Are the twins outside your brothers?
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside. They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
They look identical, right? I said the same
They
thing.
look identical.
What's that? Point at the stuffed bird hanging from the ceiling.
It's a grouse.
Oh. Another bird? Like, taxidermied bird?
You might
Interesting.
be able to get on Gart's good side if you replace the broken scooter you almost certainly broke.
What is it for?
I don't know.
Can I have it? I know someone who really likes stuffed
Sure.
birds.
Just go and get it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry.
All right, you just need to grab it from the ceiling and go.
What's that thing you're holding? Points at her
It's
toy.
Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like,
Fills the fuzzy beast up to demonstrate.
Lamby is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Oh, okay. Well, pleased to meet you,
Lammy
Lambie.
usually doesn't like strangers. But you're also fuzzy, like Lammy.
Alright, goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, sweet. Hell fucking yeah. Garte's gonna love me now. Garte. I don't fucking know his name. Alright. So we're gonna check out over here, I guess? Oh my god, there's a lot over here. Rust-eaten letters read Mazoot. Okay. Rear tire of a motor carriage, adorned with leaves. Oh, there's a little something something here. And take me to church. Someone must have worked hard to smash the plastic dome. Hell yeah. We're at the dome house, baby. Let's go. Yeah, I'll take that to him eventually. He's always there. I don't have to worry about that as much. Oh wait, hold on. What? There's something more here.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change.
Pick up the handset.
You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Let's call a random number. Fuck it.
Calling.
Interesting.
Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this? End of tone.
Yes.
Someone picks up.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre?
Yes, it's me, Pierre.
So nice of you to find the time to call me. It gets so lonely. Even the animals have died.
Gets lonely even when you're with people.
Are you sure you're Pierre? Your voice, it's different. There. Presentable.
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not.
Leave. Okay, we don't really need to do that. Prank calling people. I mean, that's actually kind of cool. I like the idea of just prank calling people. Oh shit, hello? Oh, sweet. Let's take a look at that.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Take a closer
It's
look.
streaked with dried seagull
Ugh.
shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
It might be a
A
clue.
clue? You think our suspect is a seagull who's been defecating on unsuspecting jackets?
It could have been multiple
The
sequels.
lieutenant, you should still take it.
Let's take it. Let's fucking take it. Let's take a look at it. Might be nice.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
Man, how did this jacket get
It's
so
a
disgusting?
sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it?
Hell
Some
yeah.
secrets are better left uncovered. Don't even try. Seriously.
Think about
It
it.
occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and
Maybe I shouldn't
seagull
have thought
shit
about it.
that ensconces it. It smells like a dead sea creature, tangled in grey strands of seaweed. It must have spent quite some time in the water before the tide deposited it ashore.
Gross.
Why did you think about it? Look at your hands. They're covered in muck.
You flick my hands.
Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere. This is a disaster. You'll never get the smell out.
Really? That's
As
it?
you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
Why did I feel the...
It's probably
Fuck it. God damn it. Take a look at that. Coin operated machine. Blah blah blah. Oh. 2 encyclopedia. Interesting. We're gonna be mega smart. Super brainy. Hold on, no. Tarp will keep out neither the rain nor snow nor wind. Big wine canister, it's empty. That's sad.
the smell. It's awful and familiar.
Hold on. That is awful, covering my
It
nose.
doesn't help. You can still smell it.
Isn't it just the rotting
Don't
fish?
be naive.
Oh
Don't you
no.
recognize it? That hideous pungency. That faintly
Oh
cloying
my god, did we
sweetness.
just find a dead
Only
body?
death smells like that. Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach.
Heads up,
Fear.
Lieutenant. Something's not right here.
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
Careful there. These floorboards look rotten and weak.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab.
Hold on. Let's examine
A
this.
man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the left leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on.
Lieutenant squats next to the body and examines its face. Two bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any signs of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer.
Huh.
We need to investigate.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Okay. Study the man's clothes.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom-made. A cool leather jacket with a bolt of blue? Oh no. This sounds terribly familiar.
Uh-oh. Search his... Hold on. The bolt of blue. Wasn't someone missing that? Search
You
his
find
pockets.
some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into two. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Study the man
The
himself.
man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole.
Examine his face.
His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his mustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age, approximately 50 to 60 years. He was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely. Overcome with the awful surprise of it all.
Let's take a look at the surroundings.
There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Let's look at the chewing gum wrapper.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Well, back
Careful.
off.
The wind blows hard from the east.
Let's look at the man's head
A
first.
dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back
So
of
did
his
he
head.
slip on
An
the...
open wound. It's
on
sticky
this, like-
and cold to your touch.
Did he break through, like, the floorboard and hit his head on the seat and then died from that?
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
No, just this one at the back of his head.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape
Yep.
of the bench.
Examine the bottle.
0.75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
Tear all around us.
He looks at the two other bottles near the coin operator viewer, then at your plastic
I'd prefer
yellow
if you
plastic
didn't
pad.
collect them this time. It's not proper.
Oh yeah, I just have it out and
True.
about.
It feels disrespectful.
Step on the
They
floorboards.
screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him.
Let's
The
take a step
entire
back.
boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Who is... What should we do with him?
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
Hold on, what about the field autopsy?
autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal, and this looks like a simple accident to me. I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work.
Yes, but isn't that kind of sloppy?
Maybe, but we don't really have much time or resources to spare. The guys at processing will take care of the rest.
We found him. We should finish this.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station for Mike and Emma. Let them know we are taking the case.
Alright, let's take a look at this card.
The library card
I wonder
is
if you had
folded
fun
into two
at the
and
library.
still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires
Billy
July
Mejean.
53.
Look inside.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller.
Radio
Stand
thriller.
a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
Look at the backside.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours.
So we should
900
call
to
that
1800.
number.
Good. We should give them a call from Mike and Emma. See if we can learn anything about Billy Mejean.
Okay. Let's take a look at the
There's
trash.
some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Examine the
You
kebab
see
wrapper.
traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads, Shish Kebab Revachol. It's no older than a day or two. No mold yet.
Mold spelled with M-O-U-L-D. Is that English spelling?
It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
Let's take a look at the cigarette
Whoever
package.
tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra.
Okay, let's
2
look at the
empty
tear.
bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
A tragedy.
Lieutenant looks in the can, eyes watering from the smell.
He shakes his head with
Let's look at the body again.
A man lies on the boardwalk. His limbs bent. The
So did the
man,
man
his
himself.
expression height. He was confused when he died. There's some dried
Surroundings.
blood on the
Okay, never
entire
mind.
boardwalk.
Wait, no,
There's some
surroundings.
dried blood.
Chewing-
Grabowski spearmint
Let's look
chewing
in.
gum. Green leaves. The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too?
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
In a ditch
That is sad.
off a road below the 881, he thinks. A young father. Then he shakes his head to make the memory stop. The entire boardwalk.
Okay. Well, now we've got the coin operator viewer. Stop messing with the coin viewer and hold on to something. The wind is so strong. Okay. Now we've got another murder case to solve. Like, what the fuck? I mean, that's not a murder case. That's just a dead body case. There's most likely no murder involved. But at least we're getting, I don't know. At least we're getting somewhere. We're making progress. There's more shit to do now. There's a lot more shit to do now. Like, holy. Oh. Hello? Oh, here's some money. Another power box. Okay. Let's talk to the guy and the kid.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
A blond man standing next to his son, pointing to the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and smiles.
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilostam. You must be Kim Kituragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
Hold on. Hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
Wait, what was that about the windows
Oh
before?
yes. So, Mikhail, they had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
So you and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
The rest of his hand, he rests his hand on the boy's shoulder. The child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to his worm-themed coloring book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in '08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
He points to the building again.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it.
Oh,
But
why?
why?
What's so fascinating about an empty old building?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building.
He raises his hand to his eyes. Springtime sun warming his handsome face. All four of you turn to admire the mural before
What
you.
not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Huh.
Hold on. What's R&D?
We're not gonna ask that. Man, I can't believe I fucking failed that. Look at the building looming over
It
you.
looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
I don't think I've ever heard of this failed
That's not
electrical.
surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains.
He adjusts the suit
They
jacket.
started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago.
Huh.
After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve, or should I say they were developing an ace up their sleeve. I'm mixing my metaphors here.
What was that, Ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
A tape computer?
An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution. Revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer, which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
He grins, admiring the sentence he just
He
produced.
assumes something like a combat stance, facing the wind.
What happened?
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
Oh. Oh, that's a cute little... Look at his outfit. He's just like a little sailor boy.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes. Possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins.
He pauses, pointing to the other building, then continues.
All of this was built by Feld, even a boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
What happened to the engineers, the company people?
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys.
Oof.
But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were to ask about tape computers,
What did the revolutionaries do with those advanced tape computers?
they used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars.
What was
What's
that?
the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created Commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02. It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album, Bon Baiser dans ce Lind. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree.
Keep that in mind, I guess.
tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
Yeah, why would he want to? I don't want to learn. I want to fucking. I'm like 30 and I want to learn about worms.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book, already forgetting about this part of the discussion.
How did the tape computers work? Did they work like a radio computer?
Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant. Exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
He raises his finger, remembering something.
10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center.
The Wompty Dumpty Dum.
It raised the same questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Jews joined the team, trying to...
Wait, did he just say Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center?
He totally did.
He did it. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world.
I like how, like, fucking everyone comments on this shit.
What the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center? And who the hell are Keith and Guy Yost?
Okay, okay, the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center, Paul Ockerman, Keith and Guy Jost? What are you talking about?
The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Art. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to...
Come on, there's no place called the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center of Arts.
Actually, I think there is. No, it's too much. He's joking.
In fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art research center.
The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center. It's Wednesday evening and something heinously exciting is underway. People have gathered beneath the billowing roof of an oddly shaped trophy building. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center. Why would I want to learn more about that? I don't know.
Perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful,
so it's like a
thing.
weird computer. The RCM should get some of those. No, that's let's just say cool.
Very, very cool. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to this precious device. But so they did. The felt playback experiment vanished into the fires of 07.
The felt playback experiment?
Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the felt playback experience, but those are incorrect.
Why did the revolutionaries destroy it?
Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands. Either way, they're all gone now. All 3 versions of the prototype.
Huh.
Nothing but debris and ashes remain inside that building.
I wanted to ask something
But of
else.
course. What else?
You look like a guy who has money. Do you have any money?
I do have some money, yes, but that's not what's really important here.
He's not gonna give you money. What are you doing? Clearly you were just profiling.
I don't want your money. I just want to see whether my profiling skills will work.
Of course, detective. I wouldn't have assumed anything else. Matter of fact,
He looks up again, a playful hint shining in his eyes.
I don't know if you're familiar with this, but the Vespertine Department of Justice has published a rather interesting paper on the criminal profiling in former socialist states. Have you read it? If not, then you definitely should. If not for tips and tricks, then just for theoretical curiosity. Anyway, that's just a little something that sprang to mind.
Great.
You were saying?
Thank you for all the interesting information.
No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Okay, shit. Well, that was,
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside?
No. I won't even try. You know,
He takes his glasses
I
off.
had a partner once. They called him Eyes because he had to show me things.
Ugh.
It's that bad.
This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well. It saddens him to say his name. Don't even ask. He wouldn't answer. Maybe some other small talk.
Can you still shoot though?
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I passed my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
Huh. Well, that's good. Well, I guess we continue on.